Welcome to Navigation Trading Live. You are now part of a growing group of do-it-yourself traders who are trying to change the way investors think about building wealth. But because we don't believe in using financial advisors, stock tips, or traditional financial media, we have to do things different. We have to do things smarter. We do that through an art and a science we call trade hacking. At Navigation Trading, our methodology is based on statistics and probabilities, not hype or emotion. Our core strategies have been used by market makers, hedge funds, and floor traders for many years. Now, we share these secrets with you. Whether your goal is to make an extra $1,000 per month or replace your current income, with our guidance, you can achieve financial success beyond your wildest dreams. So, let's get started. What's up, everybody? Good morning. It is Monday morning, July 17th, a few minutes before the market opens. Hope everybody had a great weekend. If you haven't already, make sure you connect with us on Facebook and YouTube. Stay up to date on all the stuff that we've got going on, which is a lot. Let's start with our first announcement. We've got our new course. It's now available. It's called Winning Option Strategies for Any Market, Your Edge for Directional Trading with Options. So really excited about this one. Put a lot of thought, a lot of time, and really, like our other courses, we really try to think, what would we have needed when we were first starting out as traders to become successful as quickly as possible? And so that's the kind of thought process we go through when we're putting together our courses. So I hope you really like this one. Obviously, once you go through it, please provide any feedback. And we've got a 50% off discount code for you. When you go to checkout, all you got to do is use the discount code COURSE50, and that'll drop that course down to only $99. It's priced at $199, but for the first 100 people, we're going to give you a 50% off using the discount code COURSE50. And also, by doing that, we're also going to throw in another kind of freebie, and that's our new book called The Trade Hacker's Ultimate Playbook, 19 Bulletproof Strategies to Trade in Any Market. So, give you a quick sneak peek of that. Here's what the cover looks like. We've got all kinds of stuff from all of our strategies, from iron condors, butterflies, strangles, straddles, calendars, covered calls, poor man's covered calls, put verticals, just naked puts, long stock, long call verticals. And in each section, there's a lot of good information in here, but it shows you the exact setup, what you should be looking at for a profit target, whether you should be implementing this in high or low IV, optimal time frame, downside risk, upside risk, probability of profit when you initiate the trade. We go through each of these. We've given you the watch list for each strategy, the optimal time to exit each strategy. So we've gone through and done this on all of our core strategies, and it's really should be used as a guide to trading the way that we teach, to the methodologies that we teach at Navigation Trading. So it's a pretty cool, thorough document. It's over 57 pages, and so again, when you order the new course, Winning Option Strategies for Any Market, you're going to get this for free. Now, this is only available on our site when you use the code COURSE50. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. And again, we've been working on this for months, and we finally got it through the final editing stages, and so it's now available. So we hope you really enjoy it. And again, any feedback you want to provide is always much appreciated. And then don't forget, this Navigation Trading Live broadcast that we do every Monday morning, this is all about you. If you have any suggestions, any topics you want us to cover, any specific trade strategies that you want us to dive a little bit deeper into, that's what this is for. So it's all about you. Shoot us an email, info@navigationtrading.com, and we'll try to work that into our next live broadcast. Let's go to the platform and take a look at what's going on in the markets. Pretty quiet this morning. The stocks are pretty flat. If you look at the bonds, also very flat. VIX is up about 4%, interestingly enough, although the futures are still down 0.5%. Oil down about 0.25%. Gold up about 0.5%. Silver making a little bit of a move up. Natural gas up about 1.5%. Let's take a look at natural gas. Haven't had a position on in there for quite a while just because of the low implied volatility. If we look at the IV indicator on UNG, which is the corresponding ETF, you see it's kind of in the 20s there. We really needed to pop up a little bit higher before we sell premium in there. We've had a lot of trades going on in the grains and based on a lot of movement. So volatility equals opportunity in our world at Navigation Trading. You can see the same thing with corn, same thing with wheat, just a lot of movement. We've had some really good trades on in there. If we look at the Mexican ETF, EWW, almost all the stock indices are extremely low implied volatility. EWZ, which was a decent trading vehicle for a while, again, it's very low on the IV scale. So everything's pretty low, and the type of strategies that we look at for low implied volatility is, one, we look to potentially get a little bit more directional. So we may put on some short bias trades and some long bias trades, looking for that directional assumption in one way or another. Or the other thing that we'll look for in periods of low implied volatility are calendar spreads. And so the trade of the week this week is going to be a calendar spread in GLD. As you can see, the IV percentile is at 11, IV rank is at 10. It's been really low for an extended period of time. So we benefit from an expansion in implied volatility when we do a calendar spread, and so that's what we'd be looking for in GLD. So if we go to the trade tab, we want to look at that kind of that 30 to 60 days out. Now we're at about 32 on the front month, so that would be the front month that we choose, the August 18th. We want to stay in the monthly cycles. Price is trading at right about 117.5, so we can look at the 117 or the 118 strike. I'm just going to look at the 117 in this case. So simply right click, buy, calendar, and that's going to populate here. Now the option that we're selling for a calendar is the front month, and so that's the August 18th. Then we've got to go up here and look at the next monthly cycle for the option that we buy, which will be the September 15th. So we got to change this to September 15. And this is all stuff that I teach in my Trading Calendars for Income course. And so we're looking at about a 52 cent debit for this calendar spread. Let's take it to the Analyze tab and see what it looks like. So you can see we've got a max risk of about $52, which is obviously the debit that we're paying. And we want to take these off. With calendar spreads, we're going to take these off for about a 20% of debit paid. Anywhere from 15 to 25% of debit paid is what we're looking for. So obviously you can do this on a very small account. You're only risking $52 per contract. We're obviously going to kick that up a few notches. And remember, if you're going to adjust, our first adjustment is to add another calendar if it breaks outside of our break even. So we want to make sure that our first calendar is really about a half position size. And so in this case, I'm going to kick this up a few and do a little bit more analysis on this. And if I get filled, I will shoot this out to Alerts subscribers. If you're not an Alert subscriber and you want to check it out, we've still got our 2-week trial going on for just $7. You can go to NavigationTrading.com, click on Navigation Alerts 2-week trial, and check it out. Hope this was helpful. Everybody have a great week of trading, and we'll talk to you next Monday.